Hello friends, happy Sunday. Alexa, stop. Forgot I had music on. For some reason, if you have music on, Facebook like deletes your live or whatever. If you hear snorting, it's just Tucker. He decided he wanted to come in here today, so hopefully he'll be good. And not make too many dog noises. But hello, happy Sunday. Hope everyone is having a good sunny day. It's sunny here today, but it's kind of cold, which is kind of nice. I like it. But we're gonna do some makeup today. I have a feeling Facebook isn't alerting you guys as quickly, so we'll kind of go slow. Don't do that. Don't do that. Just lay down. So I'm gonna go ahead and leave my shopping link right here in the comments. So this is where you can find all of the makeup and everything I'm about to use. And then let me pin this right here. Okay, come here. You can lay on my lap. Come here. Okay, lay down. Lay down. Lay down. I have a French bulldog and he's deaf, so it's always tricky to get him to listen. And he's such a lap dog. He keeps like circling my lap. Come on. Come on. Up here. Stay. Stay. Okay. Hopefully he's good. All right. Hi, guys. I did the cutest, not to toot my own horn, but the cutest makeup look last night for, Ryan and I went on like a little date last night. And I recorded it in like a fun reel. So I was going to, oh good, you did get the alert. Oh good. I was going to post that on my Instagram today. So make sure to tune into Instagram to see a fun makeup look on there. And then today we're going to do, I don't know, I'm like going back and forth between like full glam and like Sunday. So I don't know. We'll see where we end up. But I'm doing so good. Oh my gosh, I'm so glad you love your new foundation. It is so phenomenal. Yesterday, my sister made a comment. She babysat our kids and I came home at like 11 and I had done my makeup at 9:45 and she was like, have you touched up your makeup? And I was like, not at all. And she's like, wow, that's actually really impressive. And I was like, thank you. And you know how sisters are. They're always like, nah. So I was like, wow, my sister noticed. So that just goes to tell you how amazing this foundation lasts. You guys, like 14 hours or 12 hours or however long that was. So, so good. All right, so we're going to go ahead and do our Serum Plus foundation today. And I'm applying it on my Kabuki brush. So we're going to go ahead and go in with this right on top there. And I'm going to blend this in. Thank you. So, I guess I'll finally like say something about it because I see a lot of the comments about it. Nothing happened to our other dog. As you guys knew, we had a Dalmatian and she was just a lot. She constantly was chewing up our pool equipment, like the cords underneath our turf. And after the 4th time replacing them, which is, keep in mind, hundreds of dollars, it was just a lot. And the kids were kind of afraid of her because she was a puppy. She was just really aggressive towards Abel, and then she started being really aggressive towards our little deaf French bulldog. And so it was just a lot. And we are definitely the type of people that were like, you know what, we got this dog, like we're going to make it work, blah blah. So we went to Yosemite on that camping trip, and one of my cousins is a groomer and she's their groomer, and so she was watching them for us. And when we came home to pick the dogs up, she was like, she had known that we were kind of struggling with Arson, but she took them in and she was like, I really bonded with her. Like, can I just keep her a little longer? And she was struggling with anxiety and just some other issues, and Arson was able to really kind of help her. So we were like, yeah, like if you want to like hold on to her. And so she's just held on to her. So it's kind of nice because we still get to see Arson all the time. Like I said, she's her groomer. So every time we take Tucker in, we get to see her. And she's like a dog trainer. So it worked out for everybody. So we get to see her all the time. She still gets to see Tucker. And she's in like the best hands possible. So it worked out all in all. So that's what happened. I didn't like come on and make like an announcement about it because one, it's no one's business. And two, I just didn't want anyone casting judgment or giving us like a cruel opinion when we know we did what was right for her and us and Tucker and our kids. And yeah, so that's the story. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and keep blending this all in. I'm using the Serum Plus foundation in the shade Lace. Yes, it ended up being a good, happy ending all around, and she is gigantic. She is the biggest dog ever, and she's so happy, and yeah. So, anywho, the foundation I'm using is called the Serum Plus foundation. I'm using it in the shade Lace, and it is so, so good. I love that, one, it takes the smallest amount to get really, really good coverage, and it has a smudge-proof, transfer-proof hold on your skin, and it's good for oily skin and dry skin. So we're going to go ahead and now apply it with our blending bud. And I like to I use a teeny tiny little bit of it only because, just so I have like things to blend. But I love applying with the blending bud afterwards because this is going to compress the makeup down into place. Yeah, it was totally a blessing in disguise. Like, one, she could never afford to get a dog with, you know, what she was making and just her life. But so it was just like everything lined up so perfectly that when it was all said and done, like we all look back on the whole situation, we were like, wow, that was amazing. Like it was all meant to be the way that it played out. So the lip liner, the closest to Plush. Oh man, you're like the 1900th person to ask me that, and I am like so in agreement with you. I actually wrote corporate and was like, we need this color back. Patience would be the closest. Yeah, absolutely. And that was the thing too, like that was what was like so hard because we were like, okay, this isn't working out, but like we weren't willing to not see her. You know what I mean? So it totally worked out. Yeah, absolutely. Definitely. Yeah, for sure. Absolutely. But it all worked out. So I did want to mention if you need to be color matched for this foundation, so comment color match down below. Yes, the makeup is amazing for aging skin because it actually has skincare infused in it. So it actually has flower extract and I can never say this word right, sodium hydrolonic in it. So it's going to not only retain hydration into your skin, but it also helps your skin to like plump up. So if you ever notice that with this foundation, I look more glowy and just more like my skin looks softer and more blurred, that's all because of the ingredients that are in the foundation. So this foundation is not only really great coverage, holds in a place really well, but it also is like hydrating and healing your skin. So overall, if you were like on the fence of which foundation to get, this one you will not regret. It's so good. Doesn't clog your pores, blurs your fine lines, creases, and pores. Phenomenal coverage. Go ahead and comment color match down below if you want me to tell you what color you are in this. Or you can just message me. If you click on my face, a description window will pop down and you'll see my name. You want to click my name and that will take you to my Facebook page here on Facebook. Or you could just search my name, which is Rhea Hope, and then you can message me there. So either way is totally fine. And now I'm going to use my blending bud, the smaller one, to blend in my concealer. This concealer on top of the foundation is seriously game changer. This concealer has caffeine and peptides in it. So not only is it also healing and hydrating your under eyes, so it's really good for healing fine lines and wrinkles, but it also is going to provide like the best full coverage. So good. Overall, all around phenomenal. So I'm going to go ahead and blend this in my under eye, just like that. Now, if you have really dark under eyes or really dark circles or a lot of fine lines, this concealer is phenomenal. Yes, I'm 59 and I love this foundation. My mom is 59 and I use the same foundation coverage on her. Her skin looks so buttery soft, like so soft and hydrated. It really does firm up your fine lines. It's so good. Yeah, and you get a ton of product in this. So let me see. I think it is 1 fluid ounce. I know this, yeah, 1 fluid ounce. You get more of this than the other foundation. And the concealer also comes with so much. Is he okay? Yeah, he's fine. You bark at you. Say hi.
Hey. Sorry,
You're fine. Okay, so that was foundation concealer. So good. The eye cream has caffeine, yes. So I use the eye cream morning and night. So it's part of my like skincare routine. So I'll wash my face, I'll use my rose water as my hydrator. And then I say hydrator because I don't like using moisturizer. I just don't like the texture of it on my skin. It like gives me the heebie-jeebies. But the rose water is phenomenal because it's a toner, redness reducer, and a moisturizer. So you can find it under toners on my skincare option right here, rheahope.com. And then I use my eye cream on my under eye morning and night, and that is going to firm up your under eye. So if you have a lot of puffiness or a lot of dark circles or fine lines, get the Younique eye cream. It's a little purple can. You'll use it on your under eye before and after. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and spritz my dry blending bud and use my Touch Bold setting powder. So a lot of you guys were like, I love being dewy. And if you do, you can skip this step. But I have naturally oily skin and I love that matte look. So I'm going to go ahead and go in with this. And this is going to firm up my pores, hide any blemishes, and also will absorb any oils that may be pushing against my foundation, making me look shiny, greasy, oily, or anything like that. Hello, hi Allison. Joining what foundation? I'm wearing the Serum Plus foundation and I'm wearing it in the shade Lace. And again, if you need to be color matched, or if you need help picking out any of your makeup, just comment color match down below. Yes, the toner is so good, and it's a rose water. So rose extract has actually a ton of really healing properties in it. And what I love about ours is I feel like a lot of rose waters that I've tried are way too fragranced. This one doesn't have fragrance in it, so it's not going to irritate your skin. I'm really sensitive to that kind of stuff, so I love that ours is like as like pure of rose water as you can get without being like an essential oil. So love that for the rose water. And again, it's called or it's going to be under skincare under the toner section, and then the eye cream is going to be under the targeted section. I get my lips done like twice a year-ish. Thanks, Jenny. Good morning, Australia. How do you play the rose water? So you just like spritz it. It's like a little, oh, I have it right here. So it looks like this. So just spritz. It smells good. This one's the cucumber one that was a limited edition, so I keep that one in here. Yeah, so if you love dewiness too, a trick that you can do is after you do your pressed powder, which I'm going to do right now, then do your rose water on top of that. It'll add hydration and dewiness into the foundation of the pressed powder. So that's another little kind of trick that I never talk about. All right, so now, like I had said, pressed powder, and I'm going to go over my whole face with this. So like I had said before, if you are a fan of that like dewy look, you can still achieve that with setting your foundation. Setting your foundation is going to be super important and really crucial on getting your makeup to last and look phenomenal all day. Not only does this add a little bit of color to your foundation and to your skin, but it also is going to like make everything look really, really blended and soft. Good morning. Ooh, crisp. I love that word, crisp air. Like, yes, love it. Okay, so now we're going to go ahead and mattify this whole look. And then, like I said, if you are a fan of the dewy finish, what you can do after this is now you would go in with your rose water and spritz it on top right now. And then let it dry and finish off whatever you're doing. For questions about lip injections and Botox, I actually have a whole blog post on it and answered the most common questions about it with before and after photos, everything. If you go to rheahope.com and then you click on blog, there's where you can find it. There's where you can find the whole blog post on it where I answer all the questions. Okay, so now for contour, I'm going to use my Beachfront bronzer, which is like almost gone. I'm like milking this last penny because it's soon to sell out, so make sure to definitely grab it. Thank you, Jody. I know, that was like really, really sad and hard because we actually got our French Bulldogs the same week, and yeah, it's so sad. I'm like, my heart feels for her. Fitstone Rose Water prevents those deep makeup creases. Yes. Preach, girl. Absolutely. Especially if you're using it before you put on any makeup as well. If you have yellow undertones, just go ahead and send me a selfie, Judy, and I can give you a full recommendation on what you should wear, what foundation, what colors, all of that. And then for contour, like I was starting to say, this is the Beachfront Bronzer. It's still in stock in the shade Sunset, which is the lightest shade, but it's a really, really good color if you aren't like really into like a harsh or a bold contour. So say you want something a little bit more on the subtle side with your contour, that's a good color to get. And make sure that you get this brush. This brush is key to perfection. So we're gonna go ahead and go in with this guy, which is the Tapered Blusher Brush. You gotta get this one, so, so good. All right, so now for blush, I'm gonna do the shade Sisterly. For like a Sunday makeup, I don't really go in with like highlight and like, I don't know, sultriness. I really just like the kind of fresh, like the fresh, soft makeup looks with this. So I'm gonna go ahead and go in with this now, which is the shade Sisterly, and this is going to act as like a blush and a highlight. And we're applying it with the Setting Powder Brush. Again, another super, super amazing blush. So many questions about the Pixi. I don't know. I go back and forth. It took so long to grow out my hair that I'm like, oh, I don't know if I want to go back, but maybe one day. You guys will just have to wait and see. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and do our brows really quickly, which is always an important factor because this is going to really frame your face. So who out there has hooded eyes? Or if you don't know what hooded eyes are, do you feel like you don't have like a lot of lid space? Or do you feel like your eyes are sunken in? If that is you, comment with a heart or an emoji. So if that is you and you haven't started filling in your brows yet, I challenge you. I challenge you to do it and see what kind of difference it gives you. So with this, I'm using the Brow Sculpting Pencil. It is so easy to use, and it has argan oil, vitamin E, and keratin infused in it. So it's going to actually help your brows to grow and become like healthier, fluffier, look better. So I just kind of framed them, and now I'm using the little brush on this side, and we're going to kind of smoosh this out, and this is going to just make it look a little bit more softer and natural. But I'm going to show you guys the difference on the two. Look at this. Look at how much higher up. I need my brows waxed, so don't judge that. But look at how this, I'm not like making a different expression on my left side of my face, or my right side if you're watching me on your phone. But isn't that crazy? I'm telling you, if you are commenting these hearts, you need to get the brow pencil or the brow pomade and powder. Either one, you need to shape your brows, because look at how much of a difference it elevates and like raises up. It's like getting an eye lift, but not permanent. So good. So again, brow pencil, I'm using it in the shade Brown, and then you will just follow the natural shape of your brows. Now, if you don't really have any brows and that's your struggle, I would get the brow pomade and powder. And that is, you're going to use it essentially the same exact way, just the brush that you use it with, which is called the Brow Artist Brush. It's just a little easier to use, a little smaller. Deep forehead wrinkles, Botox. Just kidding. Well, kind of not. But the Uplift Beauty Oil, that is a really, really good one. And just making sure that you're staying on top of your skincare, which if you need a good skincare regimen, if you have fine lines and wrinkles and you're wanting to slowly heal those, message me and I'll give you a recommendation on what products you should use. My friend Jen, her Frenchie passed away. She drowned, so really sad. And they took it kind of hard. Took it really hard, which I don't blame them. Cucumber toner, they typically will only bring back the limited edition ones like that in things like Black Friday bundles, limited edition, things like that. So never permanent, no, but if you ever see the rose water on sale in like a bundle, check it, because typically that's when they bring back the limited edition ones. Okay, so now for eyes, we're going to just go, like I said, really soft and subtle with our eye look today because it's Sunday. So I'm going to go in with my fluffy crease brush, and I'm going to grab this color right here, which is Bashful. It's like a really soft, pretty pink. And I'm just going to apply this into the crease and throughout the eye a little bit, which is still going to look really pretty. but it's gonna look really soft. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. So I actually am gonna record a try on with the dress I'm wearing and then a few other things that I grabbed from this really cute boutique. And I'll have that posted on my Instagram story tomorrow. So make sure to follow me on Instagram. My name there is Rhea Hope. And then to watch the Instagram stories, you will just click the profile picture and the stories will begin to play. Perfect, Jenny. I will message you for your skincare recommendation. And again, if you need help with your skincare, if you're like, I also need help, I don't know what skincare to use, just let me know in the comments and I'll private message you. Thank you. I know I love having hair to be able to like play with, but I also love that edginess and like the statement of a pixie. It's so hard. Ryan votes pixie all the way, but we'll see. All right, so now we're gonna set our makeup, which I was actually talking to someone the other day and she was like, I have the setting spray, but I never use it. And then we went on to talk about how she didn't like how her makeup didn't look like it was setting on her skin. It looked like it sat on top. So I was telling her, like, you need to use that setting spray. It really does do a lot. Not only you want to use this before and after your primer, and then you want to use it when you're done with your makeup because this adds moisture into that foundation, whatever you're wearing, and it helps it to expand and look softer and more natural on your skin. So if you're not using your setting spray, definitely do it. You're going to see a huge difference when you do. Laura, I'll message you a recommendation for that. Skincare condition like rosacea and psoriasis. So I actually have psoriasis. That's kind of why I actually bleach my hair. And I can tell you what I use on my skin that helps to totally heal it. I used to get like really severe psoriasis patches on my brows and it would like pull out all my brow hair. So I will tell you what I use. So just comment below and I'll message you. And then this palette that I used today, this is called the Addiction Palette 9. It's actually on sale in the October special, which comes with any palette, including this one, any 2 lip products, whether that be the lip butters, lip gloss, lipstick, you name it, to get 2. So good of a deal, especially because you get this palette, which is my favorite. I've used it all month long. I don't see me using any other colors besides maybe the liquid eyeshadows. Yeah, setting spray for sure a must. All right, so now for lashes, we're going to go in with a lash primer first, which I always do. This lash primer is going to be really amazing for letting your lashes not only look super hydrated and long, but it also is going to help to coat them in a bunch of hydration, which is good for helping them to grow and length. I use a Diva Nebula ring light. Yes, I'll message you for a skincare regimen about that for sure, Laura. I feel like me again. I'm always the only one with short hair and makeup. I know, a good haircut always makes you feel like you. Did you say setting spray, primer, setting spray? Yes, exactly. So what I do before I put on any makeup, I wash my face in the morning. I spray my face with rose water. I let it dry. Then I go in with the Unique eye cream. I apply it on my under eye. And then after I don't feel it anymore, like it's absorbed, then I do my setting spray. I spray that all over my face. And then I go in after that feels dry with the mattifying face primer. And then after I've let that sit on my skin for about 5 minutes, then I spray again with the setting spray. And then I go in with makeup. And I swear to you, it makes the biggest difference. So yeah, setting spray, primer, setting spray is essentially what I do. But like I had said, if you need help picking out your makeup, picking out your skincare, if you have any skincare struggles, just comment below and I'll message you. All right, so this was the Twisted mascara that we're using. I did 2 little coats of that, and now I'm going in with the smaller wand to fine tune it and to reach any of the harder to reach eyelashes. This is the mascara, you guys, that has the argan oil and keratin and biotin infused in it, so it actually makes your lashes grow while you're wearing it. And then at nighttime before I go to bed, I use our Esteem Lash Serum, which is only like $24. So inexpensive, and you put it on the back side of the lashes. Like, this is the back side, okay? You take your Esteem Lash Serum at night, and then you go like this on the back side, just like that. And that will make your lashes grow at night. I know, it does seem a little dark in here. I usually do my makeup with my lights off. Maybe my ring light's turned down. Hold on. Oh, no, it's not. I don't know. Maybe the shirt I'm wearing. For that question about the Botox, that's about like your injector. So if your brows are drooping, your injector is doing too heavy of Botox on your skin. Yeah, my closet office. This is what I do for a living. I do makeup and hair tutorials and fashion try-ons, so it's all like one big room. Okay, so now for lips. Favorite part, especially now that we have lip liners. If you have been living under a rock and haven't seen that we launched lip liners, we launched 6 brand new ones, including my favorite one, which is called Polite. It's a really pretty nude. It's retractable. Thank the heavens. They finally made them retractable. And now we're going to go ahead and line our lips with this. And like I said, it's my favorite nude, which is called Polite. And this color is so good. It reminds me of the Marc Jacobs lip liner I was using in the shade Sugar Sugar, if you remember that. Yes, I went ahead and pinned the link right here. So this is where you can buy all of the makeup you see. And everything has a love it guarantee. So if you want to return anything, if you want to exchange a color, you can. So there's no pressure with that. And it's not like a subscription. You can check out as a guest. It's like shopping at Target. And then, what's today's date? Oh, today's the last day. I'm so glad I looked. Today's the last day to be able to save on the lip liners. It ends tonight at midnight Pacific Standard Time. The more you buy, the more you save on the lip liners. So like say you buy 2, you get 10% off. You buy 4, you get 20% off. And that is on my website right here. So that ends today. So you can get, hold on, let me fill this in. All right. So good. Okay. So, like I was starting to say, sorry, the closest to Plush would be the one in the shade Patience. It's not going to be as purpley, but you can get that vibe with it. But all the lip liners are on sale. The more you buy, the more you save. That ends tonight. And then the October special, which ends in like 7 days, 6 days, that is on 2 lip products and any eyeshadow palette. So you can get the palette 9 that I wore today, plus 2 lip products, and you get some other goodies too that I'm totally spacing on. But you get so much in the October special. The new kittens are good. They're getting so big. All right, so now I'm going to go in with my favorite lipstick color in the shade Well To Do, which is the prettiest nude. Well To Do. And then now I'm going to go in with the lip butter. So these are cool because these are kind of like a cross between a chapstick and a lip gloss. So you get the hydrating factor of it being like a chapstick, but you get like a high gloss look like if you were doing like a lip gloss. So they're really, really fun. Stop selling, do you know? Kathy. I assume you're not Bruce. You can shop on my website. It's totally fine, which is right here. And then if you need any other help, just message me, and I'm so happy to help you pick out your makeup. Well To Do. Yes, that's the color of the lipstick. Polite and Patience are very similar in colors, but Polite is going to be a little bit lighter. Yes, Cindy, here is my Verb link for that deal. Go ahead and leave that for you in the comments. And my skin is so dry. What are some good products to help hydrate? Melissa, if your skin is super, super dry, grab the Uplift Beauty Oil. You can actually wear that on your skin underneath your makeup if your face is super, super, super dry. All right, let me pop this on. What is the name of the liner? Polite. Sorry, had a little fuzzy. But that just kind of gives it like a really pretty glossy sheen without making it feel sticky like a lip gloss sometimes would. You can't have just one. I love that, Laura. That's hilarious. And which is the loose powder? That was the setting, the Touch Bold setting powder. The link to the deal, Heather, is going to be right here on my website, but you'll click on October Special. I used the Sculpting Brow Pencil, Rachel, for my brows, and I did the shade Brown. Hello, Roseanne. Thanks for being here. Never too late. You can always watch it on the replay. So that was the whole makeup look. I hope you guys enjoyed that. Make sure, if you haven't yet, to grab those lip liners today. The sale on those ends today. So like I said, the more you buy, the more you save of the lip liners. The October Special comes with 2 lip products, which you can get my lip look that I did today, Well To Do, and the Lip Butter in Quick Getaway. So you can grab these 2 plus the eyeshadow palette 9 in the October Special. Everything has a love it guarantee, so if you don't love the color or the product, you can always return or exchange, no problem. The lip butter I used today was Quick Getaway. So I hope you guys enjoyed that. Message me here on Facebook if you guys need any help. The brand of gel polish, I usually use OPI. I just did a black and a white this time though. Yes, I used my Twisted Mascara just on the top lash line today. Twisted Mascara and the lash primer. But I always go ahead and I use my full, I link my full look right there. I just wrote it in the comments as an option. And yes, for Verb, here is my link. And the code is attached to that link. But if you need any other links for Verb with the different bundles, just message me and I'll give you my other links. But fun fact, I always link all of my different codes, partnership, discounts right here on a codes and partnerships tab on my website. So if you go to my website, which is rheahope.com, and click codes and partnerships, that's where I have all of my discounts saved. So if you're ever like shopping somewhere and you're like, oh, I wonder if Rhea has a discount code, you can check that little area. So let me know if you guys need anything at all. I love you guys. I'll see you over on Instagram, and have a fun Sunday. Bye.